The courtroom is supposed to be a place of respect, order, and seriousness. But every now and then, someone walks in thinking the rules don't apply to them. That's exactly what happened when a young woman, full of attitude and arrogance, found herself standing in front of a judge who had absolutely no time for games. From the very first moment, you could sense the tension. Instead of showing even a hint of respect, she strutted in with a smirk on her face, arms crossed, and eyes rolling at every word spoken. When asked to state her name, she responded with a mocking tone, almost daring the judge to challenge her. The people sitting in the courtroom were stunned. You could hear whispers spreading across the benches as everyone watched this shocking display of disrespect. Some even shook their heads, knowing this wasn't going to end well. Judges deal with tough cases every day, but what they cannot tolerate, under any circumstances, is blatant contempt for the court. The judge paused, staring at the young woman for a moment, almost giving her a chance to correct herself. But instead of backing down, she doubled down. With a sarcastic laugh, she tossed her hair and muttered under her breath, "This is such a joke." The entire courtroom gasped. That was it, the judge had heard enough. His expression hardened, and in an instant, the atmosphere shifted from tense to electric. You could almost feel the walls close in as everyone waited to see how he would respond. Calmly, but firmly, the judge reminded her where she was. He explained that the courtroom is not a stage for her entertainment, nor a place where arrogance would be tolerated. But even then, she couldn't resist rolling her eyes again, clearly believing she could get away with mocking authority. That was her biggest mistake. The judge, maintaining perfect composure, announced a penalty that instantly wiped the smirk off her face. With just a few words, he completely flipped the power dynamic, showing her and everyone else that respect isn't optional, it's required. Suddenly, the bratty confidence drained away. The young woman's jaw dropped, her expression shifting from smug amusement to pure shock. She stumbled over her words, trying to apologize, but the damage was already done. The courtroom learned a powerful lesson that day: no matter who you are, when you step into a courtroom, you treat it with respect. And if you don't, the judge will make sure you regret it instantly. Stories like these serve as a reminder that arrogance has no place in front of the law. Respect and humility go a long way, while disrespect can change the entire outcome of a case in the blink of an eye. This young woman thought she could outsmart the system, but instead, she walked away humiliated, with the entire courtroom witnessing her downfall. And perhaps, just perhaps, she left with a lesson that will stay with her for the rest of her life.